Oh, hello, this is Tak Chong. I would like to show you where I live, which is right outside a small town, about 500 people in central Illinois. I'm surrounded by fields of corn and soybeans that stretch for hundreds of miles. These fields were planted about a month ago, and by August they will reach a height of 7 to 8 feet. For those of you who are not familiar with such an agricultural practice, I'm going to follow them and provide you with an update in the next several months. Along the way, I would like to discuss with you both the positives as well as the negatives of the modern food system. Many people has asked me whether you can fry potatoes in a wok, such as making the traditional American fried potato with onion. And my answer is a definite yes. In fact, the wok is probably the best utensil for accomplish this cooking task. The wok is a multifunctional cooking utensil, and deep frying is one cooking task that the wok also excels. Generally, we think of the wok's primary task is stir frying. And for most people, they do not realize that the wok can do far more than the simple stir frying. The bowl shape of the wok is designed for efficiency in stir frying, but the bowl shape also makes it a perfect deep fryer, because it will allow you to put in different amount of cooking oil, so that you can fry a small amount or a large amount. Also, the large opening of the wok gives it a distinct advantage for easy management of the ingredients in the wok without having any spillage. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to use the wok to cook an iconic American dish, which is fried potatoes and onion. Now, I'm going to cook this dish in my Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. And in order to minimize the amount of cooking oil used in the process, I'm going to use a method commonly known as shallow frying. When I use this frying method, I use just enough oil to fry one side of the food ingredients first, and then I turn the food ingredients around to fry the other side. Because of the large cook surface area of the Cuisinart wok, I can use it as a small frying pan. And because of the slope of the wok, you can keep a lot of ingredients in the wok without having them to spill over. Of course, you can also use the wok for deep fryer, as in this case, making a tempura. By putting sufficient amount of oil, the food is completely suspended in the oil. This would be typical in the case of deep frying. However, in the case of shallow frying, you only have enough oil to fry one side of the food ingredients. And then you turn the ingredients over to fry the other side. Without any question, it is more labor intensive, but you will be able to save the amount of the oil that you used. It takes more work to flip the ingredients over, but it well worth the time and effort. As in this case, instead of using 4 cups of cooking oil, I only use about 1.5 cups. This shallow frying method works out really well. The potato come out to be golden brown as well as very nicely crisp. This method definitely is better than the regular pan frying the potatoes, which turn out to be relatively soggy. This approach is not only great for frying potatoes, but you can fry fish, shrimp, chicken, or anything that you would like normally you would do with deep frying. And next, I'm going to switch the cooking function of the wok from shallow frying to stir frying. I'm going to remove most of the oil from the wok and leave just enough to fry the onions. I'm using 3 cups of thinly sliced onion to cook this dish. Here, as you can see, I am using the wok in 2 different cooking functions. The beauty of the wok is that you can switch cooking functions seamlessly. This is a very good example to demonstrate the flexibility of the wok in carrying out different cooking tasks. There are no other cooking utensils that I know of has this capability. Consequently, I have seen many kitchens around the world where the wok is the only cooking utensil that they have in the kitchen, particularly for people living in small space, where they have a small kitchen with limited storage capacity. And now the onion is almost done. I'm going to season the onions with seasoning agents from my masala daba. The masala daba contains 7 of the most frequently used seasoning agents that I use for my dishes. For the onion, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of mushroom seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of lemon pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. I kept the seasoning agents that I do not use often in separate jars. I like the masala daba a lot because I can have access to the most frequently used seasoning agents readily all in one place. And by now the onion is done, I'm going to mix the cooked potatoes with the onion. That's the great advantage to this method by cooking them separately, because this will allow me to keep the potato crisp. All I need to do now is to mix the onion and the potato well so that their flavor will blend together. Cooking this dish is a good demonstration of how you can use the wok for 2 different functions. And then you combine the ingredients together to achieve the final dish. And by using the shallow frying method, I do not have to use a lot of oil. And I usually use the remaining oil in stir frying. I cook this dish occasionally, particularly when I have company or when my family member requests for this dish. However, it is important for you to know the function of your wok and what it is capable of doing, so that you can include dishes like this in your repertoire. So here's a good demonstration of the many functions that a wok is capable of. When you choose a wok with a relatively large flat bottom surface area, you can often use it as a small frying pan, as in the case of this Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. For example, you can use it to fry hamburger, to make grilled cheese sandwich if you are hungry for some. Making an egg omelette should be very easy as well. And making a couple pieces of French toast for breakfast is not a problem either. And with my Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok, I can use it to bake bread in the oven. I even use it to bake a birthday cake, which I did at one time. Yes, it has a slightly different shape, but it turned out okay. Last but not least, based on the suggestion of my friend Eugene, I even used the wok to make popcorn. So this is the reason that if you make full use of your wok, you can have it to meet almost all the cooking function that you need in your kitchen. So in addition, using the wok to make this iconic American fried potato with onion dish, I hope that I give you some ideas that you can use the wok for many other cooking functions in the kitchen as well. I post a video every day to demonstrate my fast cooking system, which is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking, to make everyday home cooking that is efficient, practical, creative, and fun, so you can cook every single day. I truly believe that home cooking is absolutely essential for every aspect of your wellness, as well as to create the food that you love. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.